Welcome to Joe Stunner Boxing. A bit of breaking news for you, and some welcome news, I would say. I think you might agree. It's been announced by TURKI ALALSHKH via the Ring magazine that there will be no more. The partnership between TURKI ALALSHKH and DAZN, as of November the 22nd, beginning with the Ring 4 card, there will be no more pay-per-views on DAZN with Riyadh season and Ring events starting on November the 22nd. Now, that is an interesting development, and it's a very welcome development, and it does hint that TURKI ALALSHKH is listening to fans. As you know, if you've watched my videos before, I'm always skeptical of any power merchant, anyone who I disapprove of too much concentrated power in small areas answerable to no one. And of course, TURKI ALALSHKH, the Saudis in general, and of course other boxing promoters as well, they're really only interested in making money. Almost always. I mean, 999 times out of 1,000, that's usually the case. And they will only reassess their business model if people vote with their wallets. Now, I don't know how many subscribers DAZN have been losing because of this, absolute glut of pay-per-views they've been throwing at people. The latest one being the Hamza Shiraz Edgar Berlanga fight. I mean, that was actually a very good card, but what the hell it was doing on pay-per-view, I've no idea. But then that's predominantly a Queensberry card. Shiraz promoted by Queensberry, and we know that Frank Warren, just look at his involvement with Tyson Fury and some of the appalling quality pay-per-views that have been done under the Queensberry banner, although Warren isn't the only one, of course. It does seem that ALALSHKH, possibly with consultation with DAZN, can see that people are getting pissed off, and possibly DAZN have been losing subscribers. I don't know that for certain. I'm a DAZN subscriber, have been since day one. I've never paid for a pay-per-view, but I am a DAZN subscriber. And I was thinking about getting rid of DAZN, throwing the towel in, because I'm so sick of pay-per-views and the sort of sparsity of things that just come under your regular subscription fee. Now, the idea of DAZN, of course, is a great idea. Streaming is the platform. It's the modern platform, whether old fogies like me want it to be or not. It is the way of watching entertainment these days, listening to music, watching TV, whatever it is. It's all streaming, it's all digitalized. No problem. It is what it is. I don't really care how I see my favorite films, boxing matches, whatever. Although I do like the idea of holding a hard copy, I still have a DVD collection, I'm into I like Blu-rays, all that sort of stuff, because once you've got that copy in your hand, it can't be edited, it can't be censored, you know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. And also it's nice to collect stuff, it's nice to have something in your hand. Same with records, CDs and so on. I like having that hard copy. But the digitalization of the world has long been underway. And yeah, streaming platforms for boxing and other sports, that's the way it is. But the dynamics haven't really changed. As I mentioned earlier, promoters, they're into making money. They want to make money. They don't care how they make it. So for Turkey to say no more pay-per-views with Riyadh season and Ring magazine cards, it's going to be part of your DAZN subscription, I think that is a very positive step. Very positive. Because lest we forget, of course, DAZN, as announced repeatedly by Mr. Hearn, was supposed to be the death of pay-per-view. On the contrary, it's the absolute lifeblood of pay-per-view now. So again, I think this is a very positive step forward. We'll see how it goes. Of course, it doesn't necessarily mean that the Riyadh season and Ring events will be of the quality that they have been in the past, because lest we forget, these fantastic Riyadh cards we had in 2023 and 2024, fantastic cards, stacked top to bottom. Those are the sort of things, you could theoretically make a case for pay-per-view for. I'm opposed to pay-per-view in principle. I don't think it's necessary, but you know, things have gotten really, really stupid now with anything that's of the remotest quality being on paper screw. So no, I think this is good. I think this is good. I don't have any more details because this is just breaking now, but I might do a follow-up video if we hear any more. But what do you think? Are you a DAZN subscriber? And if so, were you thinking like I was of getting rid of your subscription because of the drop in quality and the glut of pay-per-views? Let me know. Please do. Leave your comments below. I want to hear your opinions. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit the like button if you could, because they count the likes, and also subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate your support, as always. I always say that, but it's actually true. You know, I do appreciate your support. I really do. Because it's fun making these videos, but it wouldn't be much fun if no one was watching. So thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looking forward to hearing what you've got to say, and bye for now.